Hello, I'm back. I was up here today, had some thoughts in my mind today. In regard to some ethical dilemmas and thoughts I had, especially involving teenagers. So I've been doing a lot of mentoring over the last few months. Well, actually, last month and a half. Well, actually, for about 3 years coaching, and last month is mentoring tutoring program. A subject came about whether cheating or not cheating in school to get somebody to answer the pop quiz or let them know the pop quiz or help them with tests and stuff like that. And I came up and got to read deeper with it. And during the discussion, I brought the idea of the treating use of snitches stitches for snitches, and then I brought then another discussion came up about whether an armored car dropped some money, about $2 million, and about a few of y'all found it. Would you give back the money? You wouldn't. And surprisingly, considering that most of these students I talked to were better part of 3.5, students are higher in school, or at least 3.0 students. They didn't. All of them said they wouldn't give it back. It was me. It was total surprise and shock. I was like, wow, that is very deep. I mean, to the point that made me like really thought, what did we really teach our kids as far as ethics, what's right and what's wrong? I mean, me, myself, and I'm giving back that money. You can see what people don't realize, they actually trace that money. And it got to the point we thought, and one of the group mentors of the group brought up a subject, whatever, seven of y'all found the money, five y'all want to keep it. One, you know that one person's group's going to tell that they don't want it, that want to give back the money. Another person won't give back the money, but they're too scared of what might happen to them afterwards. So now you went from cheating in school to elevated situation with people dealing with life and death issues, and that's why this happens in the streets and that's what goes on here nowadays. So maybe we don't have value on stuff the way we should sometimes. And I understand things happen and circumstances come up, but you kind of see how something like a test in school can turn into, hey, well, I found some money, I'm gonna give it back. Man, I might take this other person out to keep them telling on me so I can keep my money. Well, it's not your money because it belonged on my car truck. And part of the armored car truck scenario also brought up was if you saw the name of the company on the truck clear as day and you wouldn't give it back. It was like, wow. I mean, every teenager I asked this question said they wouldn't give back the money. Including a relative of mine, I actually asked that question to, which I know their back upbringing was even surprising to them to tell me that. I know they try to put it at me, they say they're young, they understand, but oh man, I can remember times that folks sent me to the store with $50 bills. Trust believe me, all that change came back home. I didn't even spend a dime of it. And they might send me to buy like something a dollar or less. I was more scared I was gonna get junk coming home from the store, to be honest with you. And after I showed them the money I got, considering I was around certain parts, the middle part of the city where not exactly from the neighborhood. So yeah. But my handling money is a little different. I also worked as a cashier a few times too. So my whole thought process might be a little different. I worked as a cashier when I was 17 years old. So it's just like, hey, my whole thought process might be a little different than most folks, but still, what is right is right. I mean, not yours, not yours. I don't care, it's $1 million. And no, it's not a blessing that you found it. I mean, you got to give it back. So I put a question out to y'all out there. You see an armored truck with a money fallout. You see the name of the company, the truck, and everything else. Would you give it back? That's a question I like to find your answer out to. So, when you do, or I try to answer the question I like to ask out there to you. So, what will you do if you saw the truck? If you saw the money dropped out the truck? Thank you very much. Have a nice day.